Jamaica's Shiann Salmon just won her first Diamond League, the Zurich Diamond League, in a new personal best, no doubt, in the women's 400 meters hurdles, after having the best year of her young track and field life. So why is she upset? And I think rightfully so. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. And if this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button when you continue to go. You just hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. You drop a video at least once a day here in Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit the like button and finally leave your thoughts. So, ready? Yep. Good to go. Well, only know me love Shelly-Ann FRASER-PRYCE, the greatest of all time, the most splendiferous 100-meter female sprint athlete ever. I say that without any hesitation. And anything that Shelly-Ann FRASER-PRYCE shares, we have to share. And we're a little bit behind this because I think we're in about the second week of school, but we had to share the great Shelly-Ann FRASER-PRYCE, because she continues to give and give and give to this great nation of ours, Jamaica. FRASER-PRYCE's Pocket Rocket Foundation did their annual back to school. You know what? Let me stop speaking. Let the great one, Shelly-Ann FRASER-PRYCE, tell you herself.
Hi guys, Shelly-Ann FRASER-PRYCE here, and I'm excited for the 4th year of our back to school treat here in Waterhouse. I'm really excited for what we're going to be doing today for the kids. Of course, we're having some bags and books and Excelsior's here, Grace Kennedy's here, Nike's here, and I'm really excited for the kids going back to school. It has been such a blessing year after year to be able to do this, and I could not have been able to do it without our sponsors. So I really want to say thank you guys so much for your outpouring of love and support for the community here in Waterhouse. And again, tomorrow we will be in Newton, St. Catherine again for another back to school treat. So I'm looking forward to the excitement, looking forward to the kids putting the smiles on their face, and of course sending them to school in style.
Then she shared some sights and sounds of that treat. Shelly-Ann FRASER-PRYCE epitomizes what greatness truly is as an athlete, and the entire concept of giving back to one's community.
Introducing Peter Lloyd World merchandise, where style meets comfort. From trendy tees to cozy hoodies, we've got something for everyone. Elevate your wardrobe with our high-quality, fashionable designs that make a statement. Whether you're hitting the streets or chilling at home, Peter Lloyd World has you covered. Shop now and upgrade your look with Peter Lloyd World merchandise. Available exclusively at Peter Lloyd World. Link in description below.
One of the great finds of the 2024 season, the remarkable Kishane Thompson, the fastest man in the world for this year. Well, he's getting used to being a celebrity. There's going to be a whole lot more happening for Kishane Thompson in the 2025 season. So stay tuned. We had to share these pictures. We thought they were absolutely awesome. Now, this remarkable young lady, Cheyanne Salmon. Now, if you're a regular here, you know we have been talking about her for about a year and a half. Rising talent who we think is just going to make a massive mark on the world of the flat 400 meters as well as the 400 meters hurdles, which is really her baby, her speciality. She has just had the year of her young career. So who or what royally got her upset? Really, and I think righteously so. Now, at the Zurich Diamond League, we saw Cheyanne Salmon run a new personal best in the women's 400 meters hurdles to beat the silver medalist of this year's Paris Olympic Games in that event, the women's 400 meters hurdles, in fine style. Cheyanne won in 52.97, new PB ahead of Anna Cockrell of the United States, who came second in 53.17 seconds.
As they head into the home straight, 3 flights to go over that one. Shamir Little still in the lead. Now Cockrell doing what she does well. She finishes so strongly, taking the momentum into the final barrier. Salmon is just about rising with her, and it's Salmon and Cockrell together. Salmon just a little bit extra up the last barrier. She takes the win, 52.96.
Wow, off the final barrier, just brilliant from the little Jamaican. And yeah, to go sub 53 for the first time, a nice little step forward, a big step forward in any 400-meter hurdler's career on the women's side.
But the truth is, the writing was on the wall that this was going to happen. We saw her close down on Anna Cockrell at the Rome Diamond League in the same women's 400 meters hurdles. And the truth is, since the Olympic Games, Salmon has simply gotten stronger and stronger.
He does the stagger and folds. Russell has got work to do. Salmon is in pursuit, but Cockrell is away here. 2 to go. Nicely over the penultimate barrier. Salmon is coming back at her hard. Has she left it too late? Nicely over the last flight. Cockrell, let's keep an eye on the clock. 52.43, the meeting record. It's just outside. 50.
In Rome, she ran 53.20 to take second. And the truth is, after her making the finals at the Paris Olympic Games, which is a huge deal for an athlete, making the finals in an event at the Olympic Games is a massive thing, particularly since this was her very, very first Olympic Games. She made a promise to us, Shiann Salmon, that I noted and I believed, and I think she's fulfilling it.
It's an Olympic final, 400-meter hurdles for Cheyanne Salmon, the 25-year-old Jamaican, an alternate and a bit of a fan in the stands in Tokyo, and here you are, Paris 2024. How did you enjoy that final?
I enjoyed it a lot. This was my first time running at the Olympics, and I'm just so happy that I made the final. It's a big achievement for me, and I'm just grateful to God.
Yeah, I saw your interview with my colleague Donald Oliver a few days ago. You said you were hell-bent on making the final. You did that today. How has the experience been? What will you take away?
It's been super. I think I've developed a lot and I've learned a lot throughout the rounds, and I feel like the next time I come I'm going to be much better, so I'm just grateful for the opportunity tonight.
Yeah, 53.29, what do you make of that time?
It's fabulous to me. That's my second fastest time, like lifetime, so I'm super happy. I did a personal best in the heats, and like I said, I'm just super grateful that I was able to come out here and represent my country.
You're a young athlete. What would you say to young athletes are the variables when you get on this big world stage in front of 80,000 people at the Stade de France?
You know, a couple months ago, I was facing a lot of things and I wanted to give up. And it's all about the system that you have around you. And as a young athlete, I just tell you to keep on believing, always chase your dreams, and just always believe that everything is possible with God Almighty.
Yes, ma'am. Do you want to speak to your public and tell them something?
Thank you guys for supporting me. The next time you see me, I'm going to be much better. And I'm very proud of myself, and I just love my country so much.
Beautiful. Congratulations, Cheyanne Salmon.
Thank you.
Awesome interview there by Sports Max. So it is obvious that Cheyanne Salmon is not only excited about the prospects of her young future, but she loves Jamaica. She loves our country. She loves our people. She's proud to wear the Jamaican colors at these events. So I was taken aback when she, seemed righteously and indignant about something. She was clearly very, very angry. I'm going to show you the video, and then I'm going to give you my 2 cents about what she said.
You know, I did say this yesterday, and I did change my mind. But now I change my mind, and I'm going to say it because it bother me. I'm going to say it. Them Jamaican news outlet here, like, you love ride the American them ass too much. Every chance you get, you want to post everything about what them a do. You don't want to post your own athlete them. Like, I literally say, me, Russian, and pin up our race and something them done long time. I don't want to post about who come from Africa and who come from America before you post your own athlete them. And people have in the comments I beg you and I tell you like ask you how you post your own people them. And then when you do post it like it's a chore. Like I know our country you come from and then something there. Like you disgusting bad. Like every single time you do it time and time again. Like the athlete them supposed to run back on and beg you for do this and I beg you for do that. Uno go on, man. US would never post nothing about no we. Remember that. And just so clear, I say what I say already, I'm not going to take it back. So I hope so no come message me and feel like say, you know, come to me or come by me, because I'm not really in a mood, because I'm hungry. And yeah, I'm just hungry and anybody come, I go just name off them heads. So I don't want nobody come to me about nothing, because I say what I say already and that is the fact.
Now, this, of course, is my 2 cents. The truth is, this is not the first athlete I've heard say this. I've had athletes say this to me personally, that they feel as if their efforts are often ignored by some persons who are vloggers or persons who report on Jamaican track and field. Now, I am not in a position to speak about what other persons do because I simply just don't do that. Anyone who comes here knows that I highlight the Jamaican talent. I look for the rising talent. We were one of the first persons to talk about Cheyanne Salmon at length, and she's slowly beginning to blossom. So, does she have a point? I kind of think she does. I kind of get it. I kind of have the feeling at times that, you know, unless you're featuring 3 or 4 athletes, sometimes there's a sense that the public doesn't want to watch. That was the initial feeling when I got into this. Like I said, this is just a hobby, it's something I love doing because I'm a huge fan of track and field. That was the impression I got when I got into the business, doing these videos, trying to express my opinions. People basically just feature the top 5 athletes. You know, if you weren't Shelly or Sharika or Elaine, nobody really talked about you. And one of the purposes here was to change that. We started to talk about the youngsters, the Tina Claytons, the Tia Clayton. Well, people are always talking about the Clayton twins. But as I said, we were the first person to talk about Karika Hill, Alana Reid, highlight Brianna Liston, and several others. And clearly, we were right. I've said repeatedly that the top 5 can't remain the top 5 forever. It is not possible. In no line of work does that happen. And one has to look to the future. Cheyanne Salmon, whether or not you realize it, has convincingly beaten Anna Cockrell. Anna Cockrell is someone that we have also featured, an immensely talented athlete that should not be taken lightly. She beat Femke Ball. Maybe it was not Femke Ball at her best, but she beat the robot. So this young lady, I think it's 24, 25, very young, and I think the sky is the limit for her. For her to express this is painful to hear, because I believe that there is more than a grain of truth in what she's saying. Now, like I said, I don't really watch a lot of the other videos from my brothers and sisters who do the same thing that I do, and I send them the greatest love and respect because I do. But, you know, it's painful to hear an athlete say this, because I don't think she would just say it unless she felt it is true. And I've said, other athletes have said this to me, have DM'd me, have spoken to me face to face, have called me, and have expressed the same thing. The thing is, I am very certain though that the Jamaican populace generally support you, Queen Cheyanne Salmon, and all of you. For me, it was the first thing we featured, because really and truly, a win by yourself, by Wayne, and by Rashawn. You are the next generation of great athletes at the Zurich Diamond League, one of the most prestigious events in track and field. It was a huge deal, huge deal. You are the wave of the future. And I can't speak to what other people do on their platform. I just send love and support. I can always promise you that we will support our athletes here. We will also feature other great athletes from all over the world because we love athletics. But we will always feature our athletes because we understand that nothing lasts forever. And as impossible as it may seem, Sydney and Fem are not going to be there forever. They just won't. We saw the end of an era with Usain Bolt. There's always going to be someone new. So we here are dedicated, Queen Cheyanne Salmon, to athletes like yourself. We are dedicating to featuring you. And I think you are righteously indignant. I think you had a reason to be upset. But let me say this to you finally. Enjoy your moment. You did something incredible, right? A new personal best at the Zurich Diamond League, beating Anna Cockrell. And I see many battles between you and her to come. I think you're an immense talent. And it's good to speak from your heart, but don't hold it. Enjoy the moment. The best is yet to come. But this, of course, is my 2 cents. Now, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, notification, the like button. And also, go check us out at our Printify. Support the channel. Check out our merchandise. You are royals, kings and queens. Bless up!